Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy Professor Banner, aka Hulk. We're here with another episode of UK Battle Rap News Daily. Before we get into this episode, please make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and then just make sure that you keep on checking in. Tell your mum I said what's up. So today we're getting into something from across the pond. We're going to talk about the King of the Dot Grand Prix. The final event happened the weekend just gone. I wish I could have reported on it sooner. Unfortunately, I've been busy, but nonetheless, we're going to talk about it today. Now, I'm not going to break down all of the battles. In fact, I'm not really going to break down any of the battles. I just want to touch base, give my little opinion on the two main battles, and let you know what happened. So for those of you who don't know, battle rap has moved forward and more or less surpassed YouTube now. So the two biggest platforms in the world, which are King of the Dot and URL, have both basically moved off of YouTube as their main platform. So URL has been streaming on Caffeine. Most of the world know Drake done a deal with Caffeine and brought URL into the deal. They've been doing some sick events on Caffeine. Obviously, it's all been closed room due to the COVID restrictions, etc. But we've also had King of the Dot, who's moved on to Twitch. So Twitch is usually a gaming streaming platform where people stream their gameplay, etc. You can view for free on Twitch, the same way you can on Caffeine. But you can also subscribe to King of the Dot on Twitch for a fee, and then you can interact in the chat, etc. So yeah, it's a good look for King of the Dot. They've just branched off to a different platform. So they've done the Grand Prix tournament to open it up with a 50k prize. And they revealed just before the kind of final that there was also a belt on the line. So there was a 50k prize and a belt. So firstly, £50,000, a lot of money. It's life-changing money. A lot of these battle rappers who had the opportunity to enter the tournament, some of them do get paid big money from battle rap, some of them don't. So to those who don't, this is a massive opportunity. You know, 50k can buy a lot of things, man, realistically. But yeah, so there's 50k, there's also a belt. The belt is a leather belt made by the same people who make the WWE belt, so it's official, like it's a proper belt. It's leather, it's got 24 karat gold plated plates on it. And yeah, it's a mad belt. So the final of the Grand Prix was Saint versus Marv 1. Personally, I feel like it was a bit of a lackluster battle. I didn't think that it was a final performance kind of quality battle. Nonetheless, I think they both done alright. Personally, I think Marv probably done a little bit more to win it in terms of my opinion of bars and performance. I think Saint, the first time I heard of him was the RBE social distancing battles. I think he battled Hollow the Don and done the whole video scheme where it was someone at his doorstep, etc. It was a very good introduction to him from me. But his live performances that I've seen just ain't really matched up too much. I'm not really seeing the hype. Don't get me wrong, I think he's good, he's skilled, he's talented, but I just don't see anything extra super special about him or anything different. And I feel like the tournament was just wide open, man. The judging was obviously on point, but also it's always objective, innit? Subjective. So yeah, it just depends on, like, it's mad how like people like Disaster, Sharon, Real Deal, etc. were all in the tournament, and the final was a new guy called Saint, who a lot of old school fans won't have even heard of. So just shows you that the tide's changing as well, innit? The style and preference of the viewers of battle rap's going to change, and in turn so are the people that we decide to put at the top of this kind of tier system that we've kind of created ourselves. So yeah, good battle. They gave it to Saint. He won the belt and the 50k. At the end of this video, I'm going to leave clips of the belt, some pictures of the belt and that, just so you can actually get to grips of what the belt actually looks like. Hold tight, King of the Dot. And then the next battle I want to talk about is the King of the Dot championship title match that they put on the same event with Real Deal versus Sharon. Real Deal went up against Sharon for that. I'm not going to lie to you, Sharon tried to break down Real Deal and it just didn't work for me. I just don't think think that he did it in a way that actually really worked and portrayed Real Deal as like a bad person. He tried to, but Real Deal just seems like a stand-up guy. But the stuff that he was breaking Sharon down with, like especially calling him out on like using shock factor, shock value, like mentioning dead people like he did before in the school. There's an old Sharon battle where he mentioned the dead kid who died in the school, and like basically the whole school chased him out of the school. So old school viral clip you could probably still check out online. So yeah, like obviously Real Deal just basically broke him down for being a clout chaser, and he just said he didn't have the same energy when he got slapped by K-Shine, etc. So for me, Real Deal won that quite clean. Each 3 rounds were hard. He said something to Sharon about, you say look at me when I'm killing you, but looking at you is killing me. That was a nice little touch still. And like obviously, you know, he predicted that Sharon would mention his dad who passed away, Justice for Charlie. Big up Real Deal, he's been doing a massive campaign to get justice for his pops who passed away due to a medical error. And it was the fault of the doctors of the hospital, so I believe. I don't want to say too much details and be wrong and give you misinformation, but if you want to find out more, search the hashtag Justice for Charlie or hit up Real Deal on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Find out more, follow the movement. He's got t-shirts, he's trying to really get some exposure to this. He's got a music video out about it. He made a whole album about it. He's got a music video. They tried to get the music video taken down because he filmed it in the veteran graveyard where his dad's buried, and the government or whatever tried to say that he can't film there, whatever. I don't know, but listen, it's a good cause. Hold tight, Real Deal, Justice for Charlie. Hashtag it, search it, Google it, do what you gotta do. So Real Deal won the title. He beat Sharon. He also won a belt. So King of the Dot have scrapped the chains now. I'm not gonna lie to you, the belt has kind of been a bit overdone for me in battle rap now. I would have thought that scrapping the chain would come with something new and innovative again. Like I think Kotd were the only people who had a championship chain. I know Don't Flop do the rings, but so did Jump Off with the WRCs and stuff. So, you know, rings have been done, belts have been done. KOTR had a belt, albeit some Argos toy wrestling belt. I think Beast Mode's got a belt, Battle of the Zay's got a belt, iBattle's got a belt. So for KOTD to jump onto this belt thing so late in the game, I just didn't really expect it from them. I thought it would have been something a little bit more innovative. Personally, especially when I was doing battles with King of the Ronalds and stuff, I was looking at something like a crown. I think an actual crown would have been sick, man. No one's actually done that or thought about that or put that into battle rap. And they said like, here's a crown for the king of battle rap. Like, do you know what I mean? That would actually be sick, man. Maybe even like a throne at the event for them and shit, man. I don't know. I don't know how it would work logistically and shit, but we need to think of new ideas, man. This wrestling belt shit's just, it's been corny from the jump, I think, but you know, it is what it is. The belts are good quality, they do look sick. I'll be very happy to own a belt like that. I'm not gonna lie to you, so I can't diss it like that. The championship, the title belt does have a picture of PH on one side, on one plate, and a picture of Bender on the other side. So rest in peace PH and Bender. One's an ex-title champion and one was an ex-contender, but both big staples of King of the Dot and building this foundation, and both legends in battle rap. So it's a really good commemorative piece. And then obviously it's got the King of the Dot logos, and it's got the big main plate, the Grand Prix plate. It's 24 karat gold again. So again, I'm going to leave pictures of the belts at the end. Let me know if you think the battles went the way you thought they would be. Let me know who you think won. Do you think the decisions were correct, etc. Let me know if your mum's on it tonight for a glass of wine and a little vindaloo. I've been Professor Banner. You've been someone that's just subscribed to my channel. Make sure you keep up to date with all the battle rap news and bullshit by making sure you check in UK Battle Rap News daily. Easy.